flour, kind of flour, warm surface, and it sticks.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So put your little ball in there, and smash it a little bit.
Remember the general thickness we're going for?
Okay, so what we're gonna do,
This is yours now.
smash it down, and then
Go
you
ahead.
can
Do it up.
smash it a little bit more with your hand, get it flatter.
And then we'll put the cherry pie made, and on the way home I had to hit the brakes.
See, when you roll it, you're gonna wanna roll it different directions, so we try and get it round. But
But no one else was in the car, so I ate
so
some.
whatever you do, there you go.
Good.
Hi.
Still tastes the same.
You can come in, we've got room.
There's a little stick of butter in there.
Oh, okay.
I forgot
So
about
would you stay here and do that, and I'll leave because you did a lot better.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
That is. Okay,
Right.
don't do that.
Cool. Thanks for helping.
Yeah.
We make 2 copies a
I
day
forgot
here.
all about that.
So there's a lot of work to be done.
And no, I'm not greatly
Alright,
experienced,
so
but
we're
I
good. There's my
remember.
try.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
that's a good
Okay.
way to.
So,
All right.
So you mix it into the flour first, so you're not building up the gluten.
Right.
And then you have the butter. You probably
cool.
already.
So, what you're gonna do is come up to my station over
Get all the
here.
butter blended
There's
in.
flour right here.
Got different ingredients. So with the tortillas we're making today, we're making them from masa harina, which is basically
And
powdered corn dough. So the corn is treated as lime, similar to hominy. The process is actually, it's a funny word, it's called nixtamalization.
All right, there's
Yellow water.
We're almost out of this.
And that makes the corn easier to digest, and it changes the flavor a little bit. And with the pie crust we're doing, I'm using wheat flour, white flour, and then it's got some sugar and salt and a lot of butter and a little bit of water. And this, you're gonna just enough moisture so it starts to form a dough, and then we'll roll it out.
Let me put it on the dry.
All right, so different directions.
And I'm gonna go get some more water.
Okay, we have some right there.
Oh, we don't need any.
And yeah, if you were to make bread, you want to mix your dough
Very nice. Okay. that
as
was
much
about
as
to
possible
be-
because that mixing is going
Now
to
it
make
should
strands of gluten form,
feel
and that way
from the
is what
towel.
makes your bread stretchy and chewy and you're good to eat. But with pie crust, you want it to be soft and flaky, so you want to mix it as little bit as possible so you
You guys here to help
don't
us
form
with
those
tortillas?
strings of gluten. It's still a little bit dry. It's not really
See what mine look like.
Okay, yeah.
All right, good stuff. That looks awesome. So you can bring it over here, throw it in our little tortilla area. Nice.
there.
So where we at?
All right, very good. Well, I don't have a tortilla making badge to give you guys, but I wish I did because you guys did a great job. So, did you?
Awesome, guys.
All right, did you want to make one?
Yeah.
All right, let's look.
All right.
But you need to do this really.
It absorbs more water than white flour
I don't know
does.
why that is in my head.
Okay, this is just, I use
No,
straight white.
I know you.
Okay, but if it is wheat, you say that again?
Are you guys both gonna do
With
tortilla?
flour, I guess it's
Okay.
the burning.
If you guys want to stay and make a tortilla, you're welcome to.
Oh, okay, I did not know that.
So you need to let it rest a little bit. You make it better than you might otherwise. Not
Yeah.
doing it, but a little
All right, you got hand sanitizer got you?
bit. Let it sit,
All right, if you want to follow me over here, I'll show you.
and then,
So go back in there later, maybe.
go back and just sit.
We'll let you roll around.
Or
So what kind of tortillas are you making? Are they corn tortillas? They're corn tortillas, yep. Lots of flour.
Because
Grass
normally
and
we
water.
do them.
Okay, that's good. Now
You're kneading
roll
it a
into
lot.
different directions.
It's not
On there and then
together?
Oh, that's beautiful.
What am I doing?
You're gonna have
Actually,
I can't make pretty good.
yeah, you need to,
And then
What you're
use your
doing.
hands to kind of make like a circle
that's
shape.
one way
and
to
then
do
you
it, and get a little more water, it's on the outside, I know, but it's, and then let it set for just a few minutes.
Okay, because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Boy Scout for good too, we need to go get that.
Do its thing, but you know, if you wet the outside, that'll help, and then when you knead it, work it again.
Okay, so we just let it
Right,
rest,
I
and then we'll
think
try
you're
rolling it.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's see what it
because
looks
otherwise
like.
we're
So
gonna
when you
have
peel that
We're
off,
gonna get
Did you wake up?
Could you maybe tell us a little about your instrument?
Oh yeah, I'd love to. So I'm gonna leave the character. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kind of go. So this is a replica 1840's Bouchet Banjo.
Okay.
They were made in Pennsylvania area. First of all, notice there is no back on the back or a resonator. Just like during this time period, there wouldn't have been anything like a resonator. That's a bluegrass style banjo. It's just a type of music that we don't know anything about at this time. I play it by hitting down with this finger and then plucking the fifth string with my thumb.
Oh, okay.
Just using these two here. This is a calf skin head. These are cat gut strings on here. The fifth string here is a little bit different. It's a Nile gut type string. Probably, I think the most important thing to notice is how the neck doesn't have any frets during this time period. Frets on an instrument like a banjo like this are just unheard of. So it's very similar to a fiddle neck. The tuning pegs also are essentially just fiddle tuning pegs, and they work they're just a friction fitting. There's no gearing or anything up in there like we have on modern day instruments. So they're just kind of fit in there. So basically, when you're playing it, it's never really in tune. I can go ahead and tune it, but then the tuning pegs will start to slip a little bit, and the head will start to expand when the heat from the fire goes ahead and builds up, and so it's kind of constantly coming in and out of tune. And that's one reason why we like to slide, or I like to slide up into my notes if ever I can, because then I can kind of find the note itself, so it's actually in tune, instead of just putting my finger on that note itself, like I might with a fretted banjo. So we do lots of slides like that. You'll see me doing a lot of.
What used to be fit Taffy. Pretty good. Taffy. You're about 5 or 6. Yeah, they brought out a bucket too. Pretty good. Got a little bit better one. Happy? I would say this is a prime one. You like Taffy or Taffy? Oh, Toronto. What are you doing? It's a real thick one. Yeah, I would say this is a prime one.
Taffy.
Welcome. Beaver. Okay, the market on the beaver isn't as good as buffalo.
No, you do it.
So, you want one? Taffy or?
Nice.
The beaver. You can be
I got lucky. I got 2 of them. No, I was forgetting one, but there's
Peppermint or Taffy? Goodness, it's gonna do good. Don't run over me. You guys are scared.
Let's go find the Yule Log.
And if we want to spend it, we all have to spend it. Have you talked to my sister? Yes. I've always wanted to drag a log with 4 small.
Everybody needs to get out on this rope now. Hey, whoever found it. Oh, really?
They're tiny. Hey, they're tiny.
Alright, guys.
Okay, you have to go wide. You have to go this way.
Why did they go?
It's a long rope.
Oh, ribbon fell off. That means the ribbons are gone. Ribbons are gone? Yeah, all the ribbons are gone. I just watched the rest of the fall.
Okay, now we're gonna put this log on this one, and then we gotta saw off a little bit of that end. I gotta make it look fine. Bring this. Get some help. Come on, we need strong back. Weak line.
I'm not weak by it. But that's old. I know we're just gonna cast it like.
We're gonna lean it on this log right here. Okay, ready? Up. Up. Let me lift this up, you guys, so I just cut your mark back. Alright, now we're going to use the crosscut saw to cut off an end of this to send it, to keep it for next year. So that's going on. The rest of you can use these pencils to write on any wishes or things you hope to have in the new year. Okay, so here, I'll put it right here. And who wants to be on the saw?
Hey, John and Tanner, you guys want to saw it?
I'll do it.
If you're into fighting.
Mama, is Mr. Play this side?
Am I right in there? Good wish about me. I live in over here. Before I get a raise. Yeah, I'm gonna get started first. Now all you do is go back and forth. You don't have to put a lot of weight on it. You let the saw do the work. I'm not doing much work. It's a hard log. Somebody want to sit on this? Alright, who wants to take over? Here, give me a check. I kind of like stand sideways, like kind of stand like this sideways. I think that wish is gonna come this
Problems with me not going to
Get back.
so I'm going to check the. I'm not going down. Just short. So you're not going
I can see stuff coming on. Yeah, why don't you line up over here? Whoever wants to saw.
Sometimes I'll actually drop it down to maybe, you know, primarily this one here, the third string. Sometimes I'll drop it down and hit that one too. 90% of the time though, I'm just kind of up in here. There's none of this fancy bluegrass stuff, the big money stuff they call. When you're coming way up in here with this type of banjo, I'm basically staying from here to about where the nut here is here. So right in this area here is where I'm basically finding my notes and staying in there. Very rarely am I coming up in here.
Did you play a regular banjo before this one, or just?
What is a regular banjo?
I don't know. Well, I guess that
Yes,
would be the
yes, I
reason,
know.
huh?
Again, I left. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I've never really played a bluegrass style banjo, which is the 3-finger picking style. I've always done this style. Sometimes it's called frailing. Sometimes it's called claw hammer in contemporary terms. So I've always played that style. It's kind of more of an older timey style.
It wasn't bluegrass.
No.
What?
Old timey music is kind of what they call it. Yeah.
Well, you're really good at it.
Okay.
Thank you for breaking character.
Yeah.
I appreciate it a
Easy to
lot.
kind of explain that.
Yeah, very good. I think the last time I saw you and recorded you, you were playing the beans. I don't know if you remember that during the Big 200.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was down in the field.
Yeah, very cool.
Right.
We'll highlight the coffee beans again with this video.
That was a really good. That was a really good video.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah, it was really good.
Hey, thank you for doing it. I'll try to catch you when you're in town.
Yeah, that was great.
Awesome.
That was great. Yeah, that video popped up. I don't know if you posted it on something or.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, it was on like the Santa Fe Trail Association. Are you part of the?
No, I have a media outlet, but
okay.
we share our stuff
it
back and
showed
forth.
Up on that Santa Fe Trail
Yeah.
Association website.
They had a link on there for it, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. I love. Thank you for bringing some of the 1800s music and culture out here at the
that
fort.
was really awesome.
Yeah.
Where was
Thank you.
Brad,
Yeah, he was in there too. He did a rifle video with me too. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say he was there that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
Thanks for doing that. That was really cool. Yeah, now you got it. Yeah, where is that? Where is that?
Santa Fe.
No. Yeah.
There was a whole group of Boy Scouts coming up the trail behind us.
I think they're in there.
They're already in here?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I was going to tell you, in the tailor shop, they're playing Spanish Monte.
Okay.
And they're having a hoop with it.
All right, we'll go check out the Spanish Monte.
We're fleecing all the visitors.
Because there's only 4 suits.
Oh, true.
Kit Carson, when he was down at Fort Garland, this is after the Civil War, but he was, of course, a trapper and a hunter, and he worked here. So he was angry because there were people selling whiskey on the post. And he said, "Who authorized this?" "Sir, you did." He could sign his name, but he wasn't fully literate. So he signed an order suggesting it was okay to sell whiskey on the post, which was against government regulations. Okay, so everybody's down. We're playing Spanish Monte, and it's swords. So this person up here wins, and that money goes into the pot.
Well, you just have your card.
I know.
I put mine right here.
No, you didn't.
They've only threatened to kill you 3 times.
No. I don't threaten. I advise.
So this is a game very popular here on the frontier. We know it's popular on the Santa Fe Trail. It's called Spanish Monte, and you can get some betting pieces down there. So here's what we do. We've got a deck of cards that has suits you're not used to: swords, cups, cudgels, and coins. By the way, if you want to get a deck of these, almost any Mexican grocery store or bodega will have them. So 2 cards come off the bottom of the deck, perfectly legal, and I put them in what is called the bottom layout. This one is coins and cudgels, and this is a face card and a horse card, as it just so happens.
The cudgels are closed.
And then off the top, we have swords. It's a new deck, so they're a little sticky still. Swords and cudgels. So there's a cudgel here, a coin, a sword, and a cudgel. So what you do is, if you think it's going to, the next card on the bottom of this deck is what you're betting on. If you think it's going to be a cudgel or a sword, you put your money there. If you think it's going to be a coin or a cudgel, you put your money there. If you think it's going to be a cup, which is not shown here, you don't bet. Because if you put your money down, you're betting, and somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. So if you think it's a cup, you want to stay out of it. But if you think it's a coin or a cudgel, you put your money here. A cudgel or a sword, you put your money here. So go ahead and bet. I turn it over, and it's a cudgel, you win. So you've got the one that you bet and another one too. Off the bottom of the deck, this is called Spanish Monte. We have a sword and a coin. Come on in, you can't learn from out there, and I can't get your money from out there. 2 off the top, a cudgel and a cudgel. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I think I want you to bet here, I'm going to give 2 to 1 odds. You put up 1 and you win, you get yours back and 2 of mine. Okay? So I'm giving odds on the cudgels only up here, not down here. Down here is straight odds.
Okay, hold off a minute. We got a whole bunch of new people. This is a Spanish or Mexican style deck. It has 4 suits, just like we're used to, except they're the swords, which is this one, or swords, coins, cups, and cudgels.
This is my kind of cup.
So they're in different denominations.
Yes, that's a cup.
That's a cup.
And we've taken out the 8, 9s, and 10s. So it's a different number deck than what you're used to playing.
But we're not betting on numbers anymore. So anyway, he's put 2 cards up the top from the bottom, which is the way it's dealt in this. 2 cards from the top. Now you're going to bet whether or not there's going to be a sword or a coin, or a cudgel or a cudgel. You can't bet. There's other ways of betting, but those are the basics. So put your money down.
Right, put your money next to what you think is going to happen. And by the way, it only goes this way. You cannot bet this way. So this is a layout, this is a layout. And you don't have to bet, or you could do a side bet, but we'll do that the next hand. So let's go ahead and put your money down. You got coins there in front of you, go ahead and put them where you think
There's
it's
some
going.
coins there. Oh, we got a big better
Oh,
on.
yeah, look at this. Oh, look at you, all right then. Where are you going now? I don't know what you're doing. The bottom one? Okay. All right, gotta remember how many you put down. I turn it over and it's a cup. There's no cups down here, and I thank you for your money. Are there any questions?
So that's an easy way to go broke then.
So it's basically helpful.
Not for me.
Well, for the adversary.
Numerically speaking, I suppose you're right. But this is not about cheating. This is just a game of chance. Went to Mexico. Very popular in the mountains. It was in lots of journals, including people that came through here. And these are the type of cards that they would have played with. You could play with regular cards too. If you want a deck of these, you can get them at a Mexican grocery store or bodega. They have them in the trade room in the back as well. But it's a lot of fun, and these are colorful and different suits than what you're used to. There's other games you can play with them as well. Okay, let's talk about side bets. I'm going to have a side bet with my own in a minute. So again, 2 off the bottom. So here's a cudgel, and here's a coin. 2 off the top. Here's a coin, and here's a sword. So there's one that's missing. What's missing? The cup is missing, exactly. So I'll tell you what, I say the next one is going to be a cup. Who wants a part of that bet? If you want a part of that bet, you got to put your money here. No, don't do that. Come up, bring it up here. Because if it gets mixed up, I'll just take your money. So bring it up here and put it where you want it to. What did I say? A cup. Okay. Now, so that's a side bet. That's between me and her. Who else wants to bet on what's here? Good. Good. Up here? Okay. Everybody in? Come on, you got to do it. All right. Let's see what it is. Well, first, it's not a cup. So you get those 2. That's your money. Okay. It's a sword. This person wins. But I just take this one. And who is betting up here? Is that you? Oh, there's somebody over here too. So that's your 2, that's your 2. And this again goes in the burn pile. Okay?
See, this deck is slowly getting thinner. Every time he deals, he burns the bottom card.
Right. So how many, what's the lowest number of cards I can have and still play this game? 5 is right. 4 cards to show and one to show, one to turn over. That's called the gate card. When I turn my hand over, it's called the gate. So because you're bettors, you're called punters. Because I have the money, I'm called the banker. And when I run out of money, the deal passes to my left, and when he runs out of money, it passes to his left. Okay, anybody want to try the deal? 2 off the bottom.
What is your actual question?
Cudgels and coins. 2 off the top. Cudgels again, and swords. So, what do you reckon? Okay. Good, okay. Well, you have to figure out which one you're doing now. Now that, make sure it's a distinct, you're betting up here, down there. Up here? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Now it's clear what you're doing. Very well, very well. All in. It's a sword. So this person wins, and there were 2 there, and this person loses. In the burn pile, these go back in the deck. So whoever wins, come get your money. All right. Our scout troop.
There's multiple scout troops.
Very nice. Is this 2, 1 or more right here?
How many troops do we have showing here? You got 24? Who's not in 24?
I'm the scoutmaster of 149, but none of my scouts are in here. I'm just
Oh.
learning.
24, 25.
Well, I have had the privilege of being a scoutmaster or assistant scoutmaster in Texas, Colorado, Virginia, France, and Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah, Troop 112 in Paris, France. So there, is that 1 or 2? That's 1. Another one off the bottom. Off the top. Cups. And 1 more. Oh, look at that. They're all there. Coins, swords, cups, and
That's
cudgels.
the first time that's happened.
Yeah. So who wants to bet on this? Now, let's do a side bet. How about you and I?
Yeah. I say it's going to be a cup.
Okay, you say it's a cup, so we're gonna do that over here. Now, actually,
Yeah.
that kind of works because there's a cup. So by putting it there, you're saying it's gonna be a cup.
Right.
So let's have a side bet. Let's say it's gonna be a face card.
Okay. let's
So
do it.
I'm saying it's gonna be a face card. You want?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, instead.
Just-
So he's by moving his
No.
money. Yeah. No. Okay. Now he's betting here against the cup, and he's betting here against a face card. I say it's gonna be a face card. You're saying it's not.
Right.
And it's not a face card. That's your money. But you also win here because the cudgel and the cudgel match.
So, whoever was saying you can't make money was, you can't. You just have to be very judicious in what you do. Come on in.
Okay, anybody have any questions?
So what kind of cards are these? I've never seen them.
These are what they call Spanish cards, or cartas españolas. The truth is, you can find cards very much like these in both Italy and in the Czech Republic. And you can buy these in Mexican grocery stores or bodegas, and they even sell them in the bookstore behind here.
You need any water or coffee or anything?
Water would be great.
Okay.
The tailor room.
Go in the blacksmith shop and hang a left.
And that's where the visitors get fleeced?
Yep. Yeah.
Card off the bottom is going to match the suit of one of these two groups. So in this case, there's coins and cups, or cups and swords. So, gonna put your bet down. Okay. Any other bets?
Hold on 1 second.
Which one do you want?
1 second. Get my money. All in, baby.
All in.
Actually, no. I'm going.
No. Okay.
All in, baby.
Change card? It's what?
Oh, that's a coin.
That's a club. So there are no cudgels on the deck, so it's all mine.
Said Scrooge's nephew. You don't mean that, I'm sure. I do, said Scrooge. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough. Come then, returned the nephew gaily. What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough. Scrooge, having no better answer, readily on the spur of the moment, said, "Bah," again, and followed it with another humbug. Bowls of punch that made the chamber dim with their delicious steam. In easy state upon this couch there sat a jolly giant, glorious to see, who bore a glowing torch in the shape not unlike of Plenty's horn, and held it up high to shed its light on Scrooge as he came peeping round the door. "Come in," exclaimed the ghost, "come in, and know me better, man." Scrooge entered timidly and hung his head before the spirit. He was not the dogged Scrooge he had been, and though its eyes were fair and kind, he did not like to meet them. "I am the ghost of Christmas present," said the spirit. "Look upon me.